Hey guys, this is a follow-up, if you will, a part two to my earlier post about the toxic sponsors in AA. What did I call it? The AA sponsor with an unchecked ego. Anyways, this is part of that, part two, if you will. I have several suggestions, five in all, for the newcomer, especially, or those of you who just aren't really sure what to look for in a sponsor. I do have some suggestions for that. Okay. The first one is the most important. Make sure they've worked all the steps themselves. Okay, all 12. This is very important. Okay, there's a lot of well-meaning people in it, and they want to help, and they're eager to help, but they haven't worked the steps themselves. How can they relay information that they don't have? They haven't done it themselves. How can they do this? You know, it's not possible. It's just not. There's an AA pamphlet on sponsorship that I implore you to check out. It's funny because sponsorships is so important to us in AA. It's like, such a huge part of our program. But I could tell you, probably 90% of the people in AA have never checked out this pamphlet. I have. And in it, it definitely, it doesn't, I forgot exactly how it words it, but it strongly suggests that the sponsor has worked all 12 steps. I believe it says that, something like that. I'm going to do my best to locate that information and see if I can put it in the comment sections or the post and then under the description. I'll look for that. Also, I suggest they have a minimum of 3 years sober. Minimum. Okay. Once again, there's a lot of good people in AA and they really, really want to help. They're eager to do so. But with time comes maturity, understanding, things of that nature. Okay. Experience is the best teacher. The more time we get away from that drink, the more time we're sober and working the steps ourselves, the more we learn, the less crazy we are. Because, we're fucking crazy, dude. We are. Even the best of us are sick. Keep this in mind. Always keep this in mind, dude. Always, always, always. Bill W. was fucking sick, dude. He's the co-founder of our program. That dude on his best day was still sick. Keep this in mind, okay? Let's see. 3. I think this is one's important because I've had this experience. Make sure they don't have too many sponsees. Okay? Once again, great people in AA and they really want to help. But you can only help so many people. My previous sponsor had something like 15 sponsees. He's a great guy. I love this dude. I've known him for years. But I had to move on. I had to find a new sponsor because he just didn't have the time to spend with me. He did his best. He was really good at returning phone calls. He might not answer the phone call when you call that day or that time, but he'll get back to you within the same day, which I always appreciated because I know he's a busy dude. He had a wife, his job, his program, and 15 sponsees, dude. Come on, does that sound like you could spend enough time with them to actually help them? My step work started suffering. I should probably be on step 5 right now, but I'm on step 2 because he just couldn't get to me. But I'm not dogging the guy. I love the dude, and he definitely means well. It's admirable, his efforts that he puts in and how many people he helps and wants to help. He's so giving, okay? But once again, he just didn't have the time. So make sure they don't have too many sponsees, okay? 4 is their life working? Do they have a working life? Because ultimately, while, we work our program, to help people, to help save lives, but we come to AA to have a life ourselves. Okay? So when I mean by is their life working, their job, do they have a job? They should have a job, right? If they're sober and they've been sober for a minute, they should have a job. Are they good workers? Are they employable? Are they practicing AA principles in their daily lives, especially their jobs? Are they honest, right? Things, especially honesty, that's huge with us, right? Rigorous honesty. We have to be honest. It will kill us if we're not, Other examples of the life working, their relationships, okay? Do they have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever? That relationship, is it healthy? Are they beating on each other? Are they fighting all the time? Those are signs that the person themselves, while meaning well, might not be on the best, mental and spiritual plane. Those are signs, okay? I'm talking about non-material items when I say examples of, is their life working? I'm not talking about, do they have a car, how nice their car is. No, all that's bullshit. Okay? Do they pray? Do they meditate? Do they work the program regularly? Those are huge, right? Are they themselves working a program? Pick a sponsor that's working a program themselves, who has a sponsor, who calls their sponsors regularly with them. These are things that you need to be doing as well, as far as working a program, right? They should be doing it too. No matter how much time they have, they should be doing it too. I understand life gets busy, and you might not be able to make a meeting every day, like you would if you're new. But how many meetings are they going to? 2-3 a week? That's cool. That's sustainable for a program, right? Let's see. 5 was, I guess, I kind of got 4 and 5 blurred in there together. 5 was the AA program. Are they working it? Are they not an asshole? Are they not toxic? Do they pray, meditate? Right? I think I went over that. What step are they on? Are they working the steps still? The steps aren't something you just do once and you're done with, okay? You're probably going to do them more than once in your life, because shit comes up in sobriety. We're not perfect. We do shit. We make mistakes, as well as we catch resentments. So you will find yourself doing an inventory more than once in your sobriety, and that's okay. It's you should do one, because it's very helpful. And once you do an inventory, the first time, you'll see why it's, we need to do them. And with that said, don't balk, don't stop on doing your 4th step. I did this. I sat on my 4th step for 2.5 years, and I got crazy. I stayed sober, thankfully, but I was shit nuts, dude, and in pain. I am motivated by pain. I'm a lazy motherfucker, and motivated by pain. And I got in so much pain, I was finally like, all right, fine, I'll do it. So I finally did it. 2.5 years I sat on my inventory, on my 4th step. Don't do that, guys, okay? So, God bless. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. Take care.